everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today I'm going to be taking you with me in a week in my life as a vet student, and honestly this week actually isn't that bad. So I'm quite happy that I get a slight break finally, because pretty much every single week this term I have had 2, 3, 4 labs even per week. And now I only have 2 labs this week, and one is going to be super exciting. We finally get to do dentistry lab at SGU. Honestly, I feel like vet schools don't talk enough about dentistry because that is such a big part of general practice. And I believe we're only getting 1 lab. For the other lab, I have my communications lab for professional development, and that's basically a pretend scenario where we have to talk to a pretend client and gather history on a patient. We are given physical findings and any diagnostics that they've run, so we have to explain why each of these tests are important to use and why we need the client's money to utilize these tests. It's kind of like walking through an entire scenario on your own. We've already been practicing this with real clients and real patients at the small animal clinic. Other than that, I do have 4 hours of lecture pretty much every day, and then I am putting together my research presentation. I actually finalized it over this weekend, and I sent it to my professors to review it and to look over it and see if there's anything that they would like me to add next Saturday to the presentation. I have to practice that speech this week, and I have to practice for my anesthesia role next week. And on Thursday, I should be getting my headshots back that I took over the weekend, because some of my externships that I'm applying to require headshots, and I hadn't gotten headshots since senior year of high school. So I'm like, I need some new ones. I took that over the weekend with a photographer here on the island. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a like and subscribe for more. And if you do have any video suggestions that you would like me to do before I leave the island, let me know down in the comments below, because it is quickly coming time for me to leave Grenada, and I want to make sure that I get the content that you guys want to see before you potentially apply here or do come to the island if you're accepted. Made it back home. Honestly, today has been so exhausting, and I only had 4 hours of lectures, so I really don't understand why I'm so tired. But I decided to come home early so I can get in the shower and go to bed, because I cannot be productive tonight. I have tried, and it hasn't worked out. So I did have my meeting today with my research professors, and we got our presentation all put together, and I do have to edit a little bit tomorrow morning. It's only minor things I have to change, so it's not terrible. And then I can send it for review with the committee and make sure that it gets approved by Saturday. It has been such a long day. Classes today went pretty well. We had 2 hours worth of dental lectures. I did also have a lecture hour in livestock medicine. That went pretty well. We were just going over some abomasal disorders that cows and small ruminants can get. And then an hour of theriogenology with canine reproduction. So Honestly, it was a good day. I'm just exhausted and need to rest a little bit before tomorrow. So I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. Today I do have my communications lab at 10:30. There's been some exciting stuff happening in the last few days. People have actually started getting their confirmations for clinical school. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that I will hear sometime this week to share it with you guys on where I'm going. I have an idea on where I'm going at the moment, but until it's confirmed, I don't want to say anything yet. I am going to start getting dressed and ready for class today. Morning. I'm sure by now you guys already know that I am going to Virginia, Maryland for clinical year, and to celebrate this morning I decided to get a plain croissant and a cappuccino from Antonio's, so I'm gonna enjoy that this morning, and then I do have some laundry going, and then I will get started with studying for the day. I am back home. Today went pretty well, but it was definitely a busy day with classes. I have been studying so much for anesthesia. I actually worked on that pretty much all this morning, was to prepare for my surgery day next week, but unfortunately someone decided to erase my whiteboard because I was going to go back to it this evening, but yeah, someone erased it even though it had a date on it and everything on when it could be erased. It's fine. It's just frustrating because now I'm gonna have to rewrite the information this weekend because I don't have time tomorrow or Saturday to work on my surgery stuff because I am presenting my research project this weekend. So I have to prepare for that tomorrow. Since it is Halloween, I decided to watch 2 scary movies. I am going to get some sleep now though because I have to wake up pretty early for lab tomorrow morning. We are practicing doing extractions of teeth. Good morning. Today is Friday and I have so much to do today. I actually do have lab at 10:30 this morning until 12:20 for my dentistry lab, which I'm pretty excited for, even though it's not really my thing. It's still going to be very interesting to practice removing teeth and maybe practicing how to clean teeth as well. Before my lab this morning, I do have to go to the print shop on campus to print out a few things for my presentation tomorrow, just so I can have my notes in front of me just in case I need them. After lab today, I do have a meeting with my research professors to walk through the presentation tomorrow so I can figure out what to say, what not to say, just so I'm hopefully answering as many questions as possible. And then after that, I do plan on just practicing my speech for the rest of the day. I am not planning on going to lectures this afternoon just because I have so much to prepare for tomorrow, and it's just going to be a very long day, so I need to be prepared for it. I probably will call my family tonight as well, since I usually talk to them on Saturday. I won't be able to tomorrow just because I will be at the research conference from 7:30 in the morning until 5 o'clock at night. The dentistry lab today went pretty well. It honestly is so much harder to extract a tooth than I originally thought, but granted, we were just working on cadavers, so it makes sense. It was definitely an interesting process. It took me a good 20 minutes to get one single root out. I've never really done dentals before, so this was actually my first time really extracting a tooth or even attempting to clean a tooth. This week has been really busy, but it's been good in so many ways. I finally know where I'm going for clinics, and it's been an amazing time. I actually got an email from them today to pick out my track for clinical year. Wish me luck for tomorrow because I feel like I need it. I'm making a whole separate video about my research presentation as well and what this process has been like for me. This is where I'm going to end this week's vlog though, and thank you so much if you have made it this far into the video. If you have, please let me know down below because I would love to know who actually watches my videos in its entirety. I hope you did enjoy this week's video, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye!